Hi there. Today I want to talk about the topic I am grappling with now for some time. But as this channel is about speaking my own truth, I decided to do it today. So the topic of today is religion. Because religion for me is the evil number one of mankind. God is love. The universe is love. But religion as such has nothing to do with love. Maybe at the beginning, when the different religions were created, there was certainly a sense to it, but I think most religion has, or all religions have failed in connecting people with their own essence. They only brought in some kind of intermediary, which is not at all needed when dealing with God. Because we are God. We all have a divine spark in us, and we do not need religion. And I think religion has been used to control people through very rigid systems, to behavior patterns, and yeah, by threatening people. Think of all the people that have died because other people thought they didn't have the right religion. They didn't have the right way to believe. This is insane. It was insane and it is still insane. If you look throughout history, it is absolutely crazy. And think of all the people that have murdered each other because of a false religion. Think of all the control that has been put up on people. Think of the pain and sorrow that has been inflicted upon millions of people through the church. I myself, I didn't have a real proper religious education because my father was Catholic and my mother was Protestant. So it was a mixed marriage. And at the end of the 50 years, it was difficult. So my mother even made attempts to convert to Catholicism, but I am not sure she really succeeded because there were things that were much more important then. And maybe you, maybe not. I think a lot of people who are following this channel are quite young, but I already told you that I admired very much Sinead O'Connor, and I admired her very much also for having had the courage in the year 1992 to tear up a picture of the Pope in front of a TV camera during a television show. And afterwards, she sent a letter explaining her action. And I noticed it, and I would like to read it to you. So my story is a story of countless millions of children whose families and nations were torn apart in the name of Jesus Christ. And what her story is. And I felt so sorry for her when this happened. And the whole world, nearly the whole world, was against her. And she was booed during concert and things like that. And in fact, she was only pointing a finger on a very urgent problem. And that was sexual abuse in the church. And apparently she has been abused herself as a child. And I once saw a film about her, and then a bit of her story has been revealed. So apparently in her family, there was a pattern of abuse through members of the church. And her mother obviously got some kind of psychic disorder. And so in the film, it had been said that Sinead O'Connor, once when she was a child, she had to spend several weeks in the garden. Her mother wouldn't let her in the house. Can you imagine that? It is so horrible. Really, really horrible. And think of all the organizations that maintained a traffic with children, with illegitimate children, and all the horrible things that have been done to children in institutions which were said to be religious, and where children have been mistreated, I think, for me. So it feels like a kind of torture. And yes, this is really so horrible. And me, myself, I have, even though it is comparatively small in comparison to what other children might have endured, but I have traumatic experiences with institutions which were held by the church. One was in the kindergarten, where I was once publicly ashamed in front of everyone, and I was very, very little. And the other one was when I was about 7 years old. I have been sent with my older sister to some kind of recreational camp. This was something in Germany, which was something that happened all in Germany from the 1950s to the 1970s, 80s, and which was very, very traumatizing. So the children who have gone there are still grappling with it, some of them. So religion apparently, is all about control, because we are not supposed to unfold, to develop, to be yourself, all to please God, who will punish you when you don't do what is requested. That is not love, that is control. So, this is all I have to say for today. I'm very glad I finally found the courage to do this post. I wanted to do it in the year 24. Okay, now have a nice day. Bye.